Bow 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 bow. Bow wow. Wow wow wow. Okay, I gotta. I, I said this before last time I played this game, but my goodness, does it absolutely suck to have to go through the uh what do you call it? You have to go through all the stuff. Graphics. Like go through a second launcher to play this game. There we go. Also, I don't understand why it doesn't keep that setting ever. Alright. Let's go! LA Noir is weird. I'll just say that. Oh, man. Hold on. Oh my gosh. A slip of the tongue. Also, I'm not wearing a headset, so I really hope you can't hear the, I don't think you can.
Phelps, Bukowski. Beat cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there, see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain.
Hold on. I had to do something, so... I have to do this again. Very silly game, I'll say. With all these little tiny problems that suck. Alright, I think I got some new outfits, though. Wait, this is like actually give you stuff? Wait. Wait. The Grand? Like the M1 Grand? Also, I don't know why the heck my... Actually, I think I do now. Which sucks because I think I have to do this really quick. Give me a second. My stream is not running very well is what's happening. Yeah, that's the reason. Dang, really? Alright. Well, guess I can't see chat. For some reason, it's hard to explain. So I'm just not going to. Just gonna say that I can't see the chat. That's fine, no one's ever there anyways. There we go. I can actually see it now. Wow, that was not very hard. I do need to plug in my phone now so that I can see it forever. Uh-oh. Why can't I... What is happening here? Could I flip this upside down? That would probably make it a lot easier. Why is it not flipping? Man, I'm having a lot of troubles. Okay, that works. Alright, no more distractions. Except for this one. There's nothing better than that sound. Okay.
I swear the more bent cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
It pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Passionate, romantic type like you, Cole? I don't believe a word of it.
Alright, it's been a while since I played this game. It's like 2 weeks or something. So I'm sorry if I forget a couple of things.
Someone ought to take him home. He's loaded.
And we're taking that? No,
I think we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
I do know he can drive for us, and I would prefer that. Oh, it's already set as the current destination.
Hey, I gave his wife a tap.
You can drive.
She said all fair and
I know there's like street crimes and stuff, but I don't really
They're
care.
calling her the Dahlia now. Wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that one.
What a case. You hear whether they're making any progress?
Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Poor thing. Terrible enough being murdered like that without having her death strewn all over the front pages.
I wasn't really paying attention to what they were saying because I was really curious if he was going to crash in that car in front of him. It really looked like it.
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get him.
Oh, I have to drive anyways.
Remember, we need him healthy enough to answer questions.
1247, Detective Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Frazer from 6 West 2nd
Are
Street.
we gonna destroy the car? That seems counterintuitive.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
I'm trying to. Hard to gauge how far we are.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Oh, that he was not even there. That was a scripted episode there.
All right. Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed limit.
Give it up, LAPD!
I'll call it in.
Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with two tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Cliff Anderson's.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive.
Cool. You would think that they would be smart enough to not like have the car the same color.
You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
True.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
If this is a forgery, it's top-notch. This will need to be traced. You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
Lie.
Enough lies. If you have a record, we'll find it eventually.
I go to USC. I've never been in trouble my whole life. You can check up on me all you want. You won't find a thing.
You're just blinking weird. Oh wait, I have to doubt, not lie.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that? You better give us something, Cliff, or we're gonna make this hard on you.
I didn't steal the car. I ran because I've got some wacky backy in the glove compartment.
How much, Cliff?
1 reefer.
We'll let it slide. You're in enough trouble.
Okay.
Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
I think he's telling the truth.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
We're going to get to the bottom of this, Harrison. Until we do, you're going downtown.
You gotta be kidding me.
What the
I'm
heck
getting
happened?
arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon.
Give me a second.
Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Why did that happen?
Bag his possessions as evidence and have him arraigned for grand theft auto.
Right, detective.
Do you know who my father is?
We need to get to Coombs Auto and check out Harrison's story.
What? That was weird. My phone just went to the next video for some reason. I thought that the stream might have crashed or something. Feel bad about destroying that guy's car, but he bought a stolen car. What is that? Wait. God, I keep pressing the wrong button. I pressed M instead of tab. Oh. Okay. That was the one where we just were. Got it.
Can you drive to this one?
Can you always drive to everything?
What? I think he's telling the truth.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever listen to are born liars. Usually they're called politicians.
Not another step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect for you.
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs,
I didn't say anything because I was really thinking about pulling out my gun and shooting him.
Boys?
Hey, I know this guy.
We're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Why can't I
amusing,
think of
Mr.
I remember Harrison.
what he's from?
It was a green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember rightly.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way. That's a joke too, son.
Phelps, you mind if I shoot this guy? He's getting on my nerves.
Hey, I thought the same thing right when I seen him. I know this guy, but I cannot think of what he's from. I don't know why. He's
There
like
it is.
kind of a
Got the
famous
original
actor.
pink slip there, too.
Gene Archer, 146 North Fremont Avenue.
Okay.
Harrison's purchase receipt was legit, at least. We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
Bang.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
All right.
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
Something about a bag of wet mice is kind of funny.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
So this dizzy broad walks in here off the street and sells you
seemed
a
a little
two-year-old
nervous.
car for half the price, and you don't ask any questions.
I'd say that about sums it up nicely.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
Again, I feel like he's lying. No.
These pink slips are leading us to something big, Coombs. It's time to stop being cute.
I'm going to assume you're having a bad day, son. I sell cars, not paper.
All right, I guess.
When exactly
He
did
just
you hand
seems like
over
a
the
liar.
check, Mr. Coombs?
Close of play on Friday.
Oh, now he's lying. Okay.
Why didn't you pay her cash? You knew the car was dirty.
I had an inkling. When people are in a hurry for money, always pay by check, son. Gives you a couple days to back out.
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs?
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and mighty with me if you want my help.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs. We need to continue the investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please. You have a pleasant day, Mr. Coombs.
Well, Harrison might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on Gene Archer. Get on the horn and call it in.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of Grand Theft Auto.
I'll relay the information.
I need an address on a marquee printing company.
Marquee Printing Company, sure. Just a moment. Aliso Street near San Pedro.
Any messages?
A James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's head to the paper factory. Head to the paper factory.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
You've got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I've always got it in for car sales. Doesn't matter what day it is. And why do they always think they're comedians when they're about as funny as a heart attack?
Maybe the more annoying they are, the quicker you sign on the dotted line, just to get the hell out of there.
Ha 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 ha. Also, why is the game like running at a solid 30 frames per second? Is that just how it always is? How have I not realized that? Can I like turn up the frame rate?
Who's the guy? I heard he's an honest cop.
What would it be in? I don't think it'd be in this, but I don't know what else it would be in that's not there. Gameplay? Auto. I don't know.
There's
I guess
an
not.
oxymoron for you.
And what can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am, Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. I've done for some years.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
We'll keep it in mind.
Oh, I can go in here? I'm just allowed to go in here. I don't need to ask. Oh. What, I can't interact with any of this stuff?
Phelps, leave him be.
Why? What am I supposed to do here? Nothing? Did I come here at the wrong time? I guess so.
You know the way. You can drive.
Man, the car got awfully close to hit me. That red one.
Looking at the sea.
See, it can get up to 60, but for some reason, most of the time it's 30.
Empty. Should have known that Archer broad would have given us a false address.
We should go to the station, see what this Velasco guy has to say.
Network presents national news from
Okay.
Washington.
Capitol Railroad officials screen.
I picked both of the wrong options. Last time I went for the interrogation, I didn't have enough information, so I couldn't say he was lying.
Detectives, Velasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car with legit papers.
Thanks.
I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with 1 round.
Going to church doesn't make you any more Christian than standing.
Crummy
in the garage
bastard.
makes you
Hello.
James Belasco?
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
James Belasco.
The paper is real enough, Belasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery.
Why can't I move? I guess that's all I have to look at.
Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
I mean, it's probably the truth. Really?
Come on, Belasco. Don't make it hard on yourself.
I've got nothing to say till I see an attorney.
Okay.
Does the name Jean Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
What?
You want my partner here to convince you?
What is his face?
I'm giving you the straight dope. I don't know no Gene Archer.
You had a chance to cooperate, Belasco. See you in 10 years when you get out.
Man, I suck at this today.
You're Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro.
Can we go there too?
The guy I spoke to was Lightval. Gordon Lightval. Here, I wrote it down.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
Didn't we already figure that out? What? Okay.
Parker O'Brien.
Phelps, your GTA suspect, Gene Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run. Go! She won't hang around.
What? Oh.
I think we bumped in there and find
Where the heck am I supposed to go? Oh, this way. Should I actually run or should I get in the car?
Come on! We don't want to lose her!
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
Am I supposed to actually run or? I don't know. I'm just gonna run.
I survived the war for this.
Nice flowers. Excuse me. Coming through.
Don't need this?
He just refuses to accompany me to church.
Ah, we missed her. Ask the lady at the counter what happened.
Ooh. Oh.
What do you think?
Ah,
No.
we missed her. Ask the lady at the counter what happened.
I'm trying to.
Wow, this day was a total waste.
Why
of
can't I talk to
makeup.
him? Oh.
I'm looking for Jean Archer.
Yes, sir. She's already gone. She seemed in a terrible hurry, shouting and cursing. Is there some kind of problem?
No problem, ma'am. Thank you for your help.
Okay. What? Is that it? That's literally it? Oops.
You're behind the wheel.
Has that just been paid?
Man, I suck today, don't I? Pretty sure I was already here.
We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightball. Mr. Lightball, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
Doubt.
We have suspects with legitimate pink slips that were printed here, Lightfall. You better give me something before I bring the whole department down here.
Don't be hysterical, Detective. As a matter of fact, we had a similar problem a couple of years ago. A number of used car lots were selling blank documents to a criminal organization.
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
Oh, he looked away.
Harrison bought his car from Coombs. The pink slip looks good, and that points the finger here. Do you have any employee trouble?
No, I don't. They've all been carefully screened. Look, now that I think about it, the name Coombs sounds familiar. I think they may have been involved in stolen documents in the past.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightfall? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
Hand it over, Lightball. You don't want us having bad thoughts about you, do you?
Very well, but this really is irregular. Over here. Well, I trust you've got all that you need.
Look for patterns, recurring names, unusual addresses, anything out of the ordinary.
Okay.
KTI reminds you a great job awaits you in the United States Army. Enlist now at your nearest U.S. Army recruiting station. Starting salaries at $75 per month.
Let's turn, shall we, during this brief intermission to an interesting situation. You wake up in the morning feeling weak. It could be a
Who the heck is James Mack?
you need for healthy blood and bones. That's why it's time to rise and
What is this? Why is there like some with no address? There's only like one with actual address. This one.
You certainly encourage repeat business, Lightball. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer. Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments.
It helps regain strength and needed pounds to feel and do your best. Go to your grocer or drugstore.
That was the actual one that only had a delivery address, so I assumed it was the one that I needed to go to.
Can you drive to this one?
So what's the music right now? What do we have our guns out?
I think we should call for a couple of black and whites. We can flash her down here.
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45. Don't you ever want to use it?
Take your finger off the
I'll
trigger.
Take it back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
That's like gun safety 101. You never put your finger on the trigger until you're ready to shoot.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me.
Throw out the guns.
Shut up my hat. Hold on, I gotta grab my hat. Peekaboo.
Let's clear the top floor. I don't want to get drilled on the back of the way out.
Ha! Tommy gun.
You're surrounded.
Shut up my head again, you son of a gun.
That's towards the end. I heard something.
Hold on my hat. Oh.
All right, don't shoot. Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed this place.
Gordon the
Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source.
Betting slip. Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak.
Okay.
There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas. We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I had to work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
Hold on. Excuse me.
We know about marquee printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I mean, we already know.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem there.
Is he lying, or... You know what? I don't use it often. Let's try the intuition. See what the community says. Okay, yeah.
There are at least 4 dead men in this warehouse. A couple
That's
more.
what I was gonna
Punks
click
won't
anyways,
look for that
by the
much
way.
extra paperwork. You'd be doing the legal system a favor.
Okay, tough guy. I get the message. Lightfall, the guy who runs Marquee. He's the big shot. He likes to spend big at the track. He owes people.
Lightfall, the guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
I mean, we already talked to him.
It's one of the guys lying over there. You're right. He has no luck.
So if I go over there and check his jacket, your story's gonna ring true? I'm warning you, Bigelow.
Give it a try, Flatfoot. For some reason, none of my guys like to bring ID to work.
Whether you give up
I
your
already know
bosses
who
or
he
not,
is.
Bigelow, you're going away for as long as I can put you there.
We'll see. I didn't fire a shot, copper. I just watched you tear my place up.
What could I have shown? I guess that he's at the. I don't know. What could I have shown from the thing? This? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what I could have done for lie there. Oh wait, I actually need to put him on the spot. Hey everybody, take a look.
Someone gotta tell us what the hell is going on?
You doing all right here? All right.
The early bird gets the worm. It's like a mouse.
You know the way. You can drive.
Again, I'm sucking today.
Gonna take some cleaning up, that's for sure. I wish it hadn't gone that way.
Well, they shouldn't bring guns to work with them. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains out one minute and pleads innocence the next.
Yeah, especially when he's surrounded by evidence. You know, guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong that they actually start to believe their own bullshit.
They get sloppy. Bigelow, Lightfall, all of them. If they hadn't, who knows how long they could have kept this racket going.
Complacency or greed. It's always one of the two that brings them down.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa.
He's gonna run. There's no doubt about it.
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightbulb.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
What about your gambling debts?
Save it, Lightball. We already have all we need to send you down.
I've had enough of this. You either produce some shred of proof, or I call my attorney.
Right? Or this one.
What you're doing
Nope.
here is slanderous, detective, and you'll be hearing from my lawyer about it.
Gordon Lightball, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
I suck! It was the gambling debts, wasn't it? I should have just went with my
Now,
gut!
where shall I start? With the 2 GTA suspects we had to let walk free? Or with the female suspect, who I am reliably told slipped the leash with embarrassing ease? You just lost the chance to crack one of the biggest criminal operations in this city. How do you think that makes me look? The chief has my balls in a frying pan! Now get out there and fill some charge sheets. Misdemeanors if you have to. Get me something before I even think about giving you another case.
Yeah, I sucked. I'm sorry. Off day. Hey, you're ruining evidence. How did he get there? That was really bad. I probably should have gotten in the car instead of ran, but the guy literally said you can get there if you run, so I ran.
My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate and 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
Whoa. Alright, I gotta be more careful in my choices. I've been flipping them like crazy. I just gotta think a little bit more. That was just me being impatient, I think, more than anything.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
I thought you wouldn't trust us with another case until we did some grunt work. Kind of wish I had to do
See
the
you later,
grunt work
fellas.
a little bit.
Try not to work too hard.
You're bashing these boys. It's a tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow wings.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. I hate to break it to you, Cole, but you'll never fit in this section.
What? No. That's not even the door to go out. How do I get out of here again? Oh, it's right here. Alright, where are we heading? Where are we off to? Oh, right. We don't have anything else but the crash site.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes. Her face looks familiar.
Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, Beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the 2 of them still have juice.
What?
Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight.
What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's is Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Okay.
Hey, out of the way, bub.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Let's talk to the woman first.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
Watch her. I feel like she's telling the truth. But she's an actor, so it's kind of hard to tell. I'm just gonna believe her. Wait, no.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
What am I supposed to lie or... I mean, she's telling the truth. What? It's gotta be truth, right? There's like...
It's not going to play that way, Mrs. McAfee. We'll take it from there.
Relax, detective. You're not nearly as cute when you're mad.
I don't understand what I was... Like, what was I doubting there?
This is a big scene, Phelps. We need to get our bearings.
How do I get down
Let's
there?
go see the coroner.
You? No? How do I get down there? Over here?
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Wall?
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Why did I have to touch him? Okay. Dear Jesse, please, please, dear, come home. If you're worried about... wait, what? If you're worried about your father, don't be. All is forgiven. He has a hot temper and he can be very proud.
A long way from home.
But you're still his little girl and he loves you. I know he didn't mean those things he said. You're a good, decent girl, dear. That's a dean. And you're not made for Hollywood. 15 once myself, I wanted to be just like... I can't. I'm so bad at cursive. Clara Bow, sure. And wear lovely dresses and kiss handsome men. But once I grew up and married your father, I realized I would never have been happy in that life. You'll realize it one day too. I'm sure Aunt Junie's looking after you. But I can't help worrying. You know what your old mother's like. Wait, you can't help worrying. You know what your old mother's like. The world is a very dangerous place for young girls, especially ones with stars in their eyes. Stars are nice to look at, but sometimes they can blind you to what is right in front of your nose. Emma and Molly miss you awfully. Emma's getting so... I don't know what that word is. Pretty. That's what it is. Pretty now. And little Molly is bright as a button. Just like you were at her age. They need their big sister to look out for them. Dear Jesse, please come back. I'm frightened for you and can't help feeling something horrible is going to happen. I cry for you every night, your loving mother. Okay. Is that it? Okay.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, ahead I found not a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
Okay, I like this little guy. Can I keep him? Oh.
We should speak to Ballard again. She might not be telling us the whole story.
I mean, probably. What is happening? Why can I turn? I'm like on tracks here.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
You're doubting me.
How old is Jessica, Mrs. Ballard?
I couldn't say how old Jessica is. Old enough, sweetheart, as the saying goes.
What? That was the same exact face she was using before. I am so bad at this.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
Okay, now she's...
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
I guess I'm just supposed to get Mark
Mrs.
Bishop's
McAfee,
name.
I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after my lawyer and I have talked to the news hounds.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
Man, I'm really not doing good. Well, for one, I really honestly wasn't expecting to play this today. I was gonna try playing RoboCop, but it wouldn't run on my computer. So I was in the mindset to shoot some people, and now I'm in the now I have to get into the mindset of doing some detective work.
It really works.
You can drive.
And shoot some people for that.
KGPL to car 11K, 11K. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
Is that where we're going?
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room right behind you, Detective.
Like, kindly.
You can't hold me here. No. I
Feeling
don't
better
need
since
to
this
be
morning,
handled
Jessica?
by a doctor. I need my
little.
lawyer.
My head still feels
Where is the telephone? Do you know who I...
Hello, Jessica.
I don't
My
care.
name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Ugh. I mean, I'm using intuition. I don't care. 76%. Yeah, okay. I thought it was a lie.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
Okay.
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage. We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June.
Okay, that's a lie,
They
too.
trust her to take care of me.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
Yeah. I mean, she's looking away, but I mean, I think she's telling the truth.
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
I want to say truth, but she's looking around like crazy. She could, I mean, like, logically, in real life, that's just a sign of uncomfort. And it's probably true, you know? But this game has, like, not realistic facial things. So if I say doubt, it's probably going to be right. Even though in real life, I would probably believe her. You know?
Someone tried to
it was
kill
true.
you, Jessica.
Gosh dang it, I should have went with my
Forget about
gut!
being in movies.
Alright,
It's
I'm
time
going
to
to
act like
trust
a
this game a
grown-up.
little bit better.
I had to wear a robe and lay down on a stone. There were lights, a camera. It's not my fault. I'm not a bad girl. Why are you trying to hurt me?
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her.
Are they gonna put me in the car, or do I have to run over there?
There she goes. Come on.
Okay.
Ballard is definitely up to something.
Too close? Still? Okay, I gotta go very far away, I guess.
She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery. Get in there and see what she's up to.
Oh! What? I thought she was looking at the phone. Guess I should watch better. Oh, at least they just let me do it again. Okay. Gotta watch it. Yeah, I guess I'm just not good right now.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Root beers all around, dawg.
No, I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it. You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls. I'm going to be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. Sure, I got the film.
Let us have the will and the patience to do this job together. May the Lord strengthen us in our faith.
We gotta get there quick. We gotta send an assassin. She sent an assassin.
You know the way. You can drive.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh, shit. You better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd have done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's legs just for looking at him.
What did you make of the kid? Believe her story?
I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Roger, KGPL. 11K en route.
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel,
What are you doing?
West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL clear.
I was gonna say, this was taking a long time this time. Listen, if the controller worked for it, it doesn't work for it for some reason for me. But if the controller worked, I would drive. But I really just don't like driving on mouse keyboard. Oh, slowly open the door.
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
What? 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 Didn't he literally say the last door on the right? None of these doors are golden handled. I don't understand. Oh, wait, do I have to go upstairs? It's the last door on the right, up on the 8th floor. Got it.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
Nope, it's not even.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.?
Mrs. Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please, come in, officers. I'll just need to sit down for a moment. Forgive me.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess!
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am. You take a moment to gather your thoughts.
I will. Thank you, officer.
What? Why do I need this? Uda?
Junk.
I don't know if it's junk.
Doesn't tell me anything. Maybe if... No. Nope.
What do you have to do to earn $20,000?
What does that say? Lorraine Hollywood? I'm so bad at cursive. You have no idea. I was never taught it in school. Like a lot of people.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. The New Testament, huh? Open it up. There might be something in it.
Don't think this is any use to us.
You never know. There could be a gun in there. A tiny little gun. Oh. $5 bill.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Oh, wait.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Okay.
Looks like the old movie set downtown.
Okay. She did say something about a stone column or whatever.
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
And there's a lot to look at.
This isn't what we're looking for. I don't think so.
Really? Yeah, I don't think these are part of the case. I'll pick them up anyways.
I don't think this is going to help us. Doesn't look like anything. No good to me. I doubt it. Looks like a mermaid in the background. Silver screen.
Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Probably nothing. Not sure this means much. There's the set. Hollywood's own little piece of Babylon.
All right. Let's see if I can finally get good.
Those men. I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
She's fidgeting a lot. Yeah.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
She's blinking very fast, but I think that's just this game being weird.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
You're lying, Mrs. Bishop. It's some kind of payoff. You know exactly what the money is for and who it's getting paid to.
Do I? Would you like to prove that, Detective?
Wait.
Can we get on with this, please?
Am I just supposed to show her the check? You know, I'm gonna do it anyways.
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
It's either doubt or this. I'm gonna do this.
You know exactly what happened yesterday, don't you, Mrs. Bishop? You've been through it yourself.
I'm gonna call my lawyer. You have a damn cheek accusing me of that. You should be ashamed of yourself, Detective. I've already been through a lot today without your harassment.
Okay, well.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, Detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Ugh. Oh.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks for your help.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, and a movie producer's wife. They're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act. You're behind the wheel.
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
Yeah. You'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average gated broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McAfee.
With its flower-like fragrance, it's a Hollywood secret.
It's really hard to tell sometimes when you're supposed to show evidence and when you're not supposed to show evidence. I guess it's kind of the point, but I feel like if you show evidence that cooperates with the thing, does it matter if you don't doubt? I don't know.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ! I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way. Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Ah, stone altar. And the little heads. But they're not the same heads. What?
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
I see it.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Huh. Well, well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
Can't be that way, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
What? Oh, right. I have this entire area over here I can go through. Oh, no. I don't want to do that. Oh, this is the one.
So this is where you sprang from.
I wonder if that ever worked on anyone. Wow.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
Same alcohol he had in his house. Oh. That's not cool. Oh, oh, no, no, okay. I think I got everything in here. Why am I looking at this? Well, apparently this is not the right way because the music instantly stopped. Okay. Nothing here either.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop is doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
Well, I have proof that you're lying.
Bishop was here, and you know exactly what he was doing and what he left lying around afterwards.
You come in here without a warrant, and now you start throwing your weight around?
Yeah, we got that. Oh, wait. No.
I have a drugged-up 15-year-old girl, and you have chloral hydrate in your drinks cabinet. You give me something, or I will break your fucking jaw, Hopgood.
Bishop was here with June Ballard and the girl. A lot of producers and directors use this place. I'm not responsible for what goes on here.
You know where he is?
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
I mean, do I lie here because it literally says that he was on set? I mean, he looks like he's telling the truth, but I have the evidence. That's what I don't understand. I have the evidence that the last place that he was on set. I'm just gonna do it. I don't care.
You have something on him, and now you're gonna rat him out to McAfee's goons.
And how do you figure that, brain boy?
I don't know. I'm just gonna do it. Probably be wrong. Get wrong with every. What are you? Let me look at him. Yeah. Okay, so that was wrong.
He always made out like he was better than everybody else. He was no better than any of the other big shot creeps who came in here.
What's the deal with you and June Ballard?
Look, buddy, I make props. I hardly ever meet the talent unless it's something tailor-made for them, like a sword or something.
I mean, he's lying. I don't think I have anything in my notebook. Actually, let's just go through everything. Would this be considered the evidence for lying?
You and Ballard are blackmailing Bishop. That's why.
Oh, the check.
You got nothing on me.
Oh, duh.
My hands are
the
clean
check.
on this.
Obviously. Thank you for the hint, game.
I'm about done with
what?
your accusations.
I don't understand this
now,
game.
We're
I'm doing so bad today.
Phelps. Roy Earl, advice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlon?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here. Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part. Happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen. Stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
That's cool.
Oh, God! Oh, shit! Get us out of here! I need to be closer, Cole! They really don't want anybody to get to Bishop before they do. I'll try for the tires!
Oh, I hit it.
Quit horsing around, Phelps. We need to lose those fools, Phelps.
Let's see him chase us now. Onto the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Oh, Christ. When they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, McCaskey.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McAfee really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
You know what?
I
know I'm in the middle of a mission, but I just don't want to play anymore. I'm just like messing up my own game, honestly, just by playing right now. I am not doing well. I'm not paying attention. Just not in the mood for a detective game, I guess, right now. My brain is just like mush. So that sucks, but I mean, whatever.